All right, guys, so we're back again with another Call of Duty topic. 2 in one day. We're on a roll today. This one's going to be about Black Ops 2 Remastered coming in 2025. It would be an obvious reference to the game's timeline. As we know, the game came out in 2012, and it was set in the quote-unquote future, but it was actually 2025. And as we know, that's coming up in just about a year and a half. So, Dad, do you want to give your thoughts on this potential move by Treyarch?
Yeah, of course. So I think if they actually did Black Ops 2 Remastered in 2025, depending on what happens in the next 2 years of Call of Duty, more than likely the franchise might still be around, might not. It's uncertain what the future holds. But, if they did release Black Ops 2 Remastered, that would be a huge win for them, considering the last 4 Call of Duties from Modern Warfare 2019 to Black Ops Cold War to Vanguard to the now current Modern Warfare 2, they haven't been so, let's say, great by any means. But if they do remaster Black Ops 2, which a lot of fans consider to be one of the best Call of Duty games of all time, it would be a good move for them. If they remaster the game, they can capitalize on the OG players. It'll bring probably a lot of the OGs back that quit the newer Call of Duty games due to the fact that many people quit the newer CODs because of the SPMM, and they're just plain not fun to play. But I think if they remaster Black Ops 2 completely, not just the campaign, talking about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, then, it'd be a great move for them. They remastered the zombies. Obviously, they need to make some changes to transit in particular to make it actually somewhat decent. And the only reason they had a whole bunch of fog back in the day is because the Xbox 360 and the PS3 couldn't handle all of the power, I guess. So they had to put the fog to reduce the frames or something weird like that. But if they do remaster Black Ops 2, they need to make transit actually not have all the fog on the map, considering that was arguably the most annoying part about the map. And obviously remaster all the DLC maps, the multiplayer, and its whole. And just keep the game as is. Don't change anything about it like they did with Modern Warfare Remastered, the OG, because they added a bunch of DLC weapons to the multiplayer, which it wasn't a remaster at that point. It was a remake. So as long as they don't do anything like that, the game, it'll succeed. But knowing Activision, they're going to stuff microtransactions into it, and it's not going to be Modern Warfare, or my bad, Black Ops 2 Remastered. It's going to be Black Ops 2 Remake.
All right,
But
so
what do you think about it?
There's a lot to unpack with everything you just said, and just like the last video, we probably couldn't disagree more. So we'll just start right off the bat. The community as a whole thinks Black Ops 2 is one of the best Call of Duty games ever. I disagreed with it during the time that it was relevant, and I still disagree with it to this day. Black Ops 2 is not the best Call of Duty game ever, not even close. Modern Warfare 2, the OG, is definitely the best, and second best would be Black Ops 1. I wouldn't even have Black Ops 2 in my top 5. You can go ahead and cry in the comments about it all you want. I don't care. Nobody's going to change my mind. That game, the zombies, was terrible. Had some of the worst maps in zombies history. The multiplayer was terrible. The time to kill was atrocious. It was the worst it's ever been in any Call of Duty game ever. And you had mentioned transit. Again, we couldn't disagree more. That map was so bad.
Arguably one of the worst zombies maps
arguably,
ever.
I would say it shouldn't even come back. They should just exclude it. But yes, you're right. They should add all the DLC. So there were so many problems with Black Ops 2. You alluded to that, they shouldn't change it because then it's not really a remaster, it's a remake. Well, I think that would be in their best interest because there was a lot of problems with Black Ops 2, and one of them being the time to kill. It was so bad, it just ruined the multiplayer. So if anything, they should change that. They should just make it a Black Ops 2 remake, not a remaster. And as for like a strategic business move, this is not even the smartest thing they could do. The smart thing to do would be a quote-unquote Black Ops HD collection. That would be to remaster World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2, put them all in one game, give us all the DLC for all 3 games at no additional charge, all the multiplayer maps, and put it in all in one game for like $60. Obviously, update like the resolution, the frame rates, all that good stuff. And I wouldn't mess with Black Ops 1 or World at War, but I definitely would make a few tweaks to Black Ops 2, just considering what I just said. And yeah,
How do they have two
2025
VTOLs
would
in the
make
air?
sense for
What?
this release, considering 2024 Treyarch is slated to make a new title, so that's where their time and focus will be. And so, yeah, they'll probably have time to, just give us a re-release of some of the greats and have that come out alongside whatever the 2025 release is going to be. I have no idea what it's going to be. But whatever it is, I'm sure Black Ops 2 Remastered would actually sell better, considering the downward spiral that the franchise is on, and considering, yes, I don't agree, but the community does really look back fondly on Black Ops 2. So it probably would sell pretty good. I think it's a no-brainer. It's going to happen. Whether or not it's going to happen in 2025 is up for debate. I have no idea when it's going to come out, but it's definitely going to happen at some point. So is there anything else you want to add here before we get out of here?
Yeah, it was like I was saying. It honestly depends on the state of Call of Duty in the year when it's slated to release. If in 2025 Call of Duty is still on the downward spiral, Black Ops 2 Remastered might not even save the franchise. But time is the only thing we have, and we'll see how the new Call of Duty game this year performs. Like we said in the last video, I am not optimistic at all. I think it's going to suck, but I'm still holding on to Treyarch. They're the last hope. They're the only ones that can get us out of the spiral. But
all right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Let us know in the comments below what you guys think about the Black Ops 2 Remastered, and we'll see you guys all in the next video.